Morning, my dear student. Today your physics class, that means the science class, continue with the previous class. You see the name of the chapter is Force and Laws of Motion. The part of this chapter is the laws of conservation of linear momentum. That is the momentum, not the linear momentum, because in your syllabus two types of momentum you know it in the higher class, linear momentum and the angular momentum, but in your syllabus only linear momentum. So it is not mandatory you mention it the linear momentum. You only see in your question paper the laws of conservation of momentum. So what is momentum? You know it in your previous class. Momentum is the product of the mass and its velocity. So it is the vector quantity, because velocity is the vector quantity. The conservation. So conservation means if you consider in the isolated system, that means no external force applied on the system. If those are collide to each other, total momentum before the collision is equal to the total momentum after the collision. Am I clear, yes or no? Suppose you consider two objects are here. One is A, another is B. First one mass is m1, second one mass is m2. First one the velocity is u1, second one the velocity is u2. They are collide to each other. After the collision, the objects, the velocity are v1 and v2. The mass of this object is m1 and m2. Okay. So they are collide to each other means collision. If those are in the linear motion, rectilinear motion, u1 must be greater than u2. Condition is here. Suppose u1 is more than the u2 and the path will be the same, they are collide to each other, their collision is here. After the collision, the velocities of that objects are, those objects are v1 and v2. v1 and v2. Here the v2 is greater than the v1. So my question is here, the total momentum before collision. What will be the total momentum before collision? m1 u1 plus m2 u2. Total momentum before collision. m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Total momentum after collision. One necessary condition is there. Which one? If no forces acts on the system, that means outside force totally absent, means it is the totally isolated condition. Okay, so this is the law, and how can we prove it with the help of the Newton's third law? How can we prove it with the help of the Newton's third law? Law of conservation of momentum, law of conservation of linear momentum, you prove it with the help of the Newton's third law. How can we prove it? How can I prove it? You see it. Suppose you consider here F means force. Force on the object B by the object A. Force on the object B by the object A is equal to force on the object A by the object B. Both are equal, but in opposite direction. Am I clear, yes or no? Force on the object B by the object A is equal to the force on the object A by the object B. Okay. So this is the force. Both are equal. This sign indicates from the Newton's third law. Okay, forces are this, but those are equal, but in opposite direction. That means it comes from the Newton's third law. Force means del P, change in momentum of the object B, by T equal to del P of A by the time T. Change in momentum by time means, you know it. Force means mass into acceleration. Mass into acceleration. Okay. Rate of change of momentum. Rate of change of momentum change of momentum with time. Rate of change of momentum with time. So this is equal to momentum B. B means m2 v2 minus m2 u2 by t equal to minus A m1 v1 minus m1 u1 by t. Okay, that value will be m2 v2 minus m2 u2 equal to minus m1 v1 plus m1 u1. So you change it, m2 v2 plus m1 v1 equal to m2 u2 plus m1 u1. Then we can write here m1 u1 plus m2 u2 equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. You check it. So this is the conservation law. This is the conservation law. Means law of conservation of linear momentum, you know it. The total momentum before collision m1 u1 plus m2 u2 equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. You know this total momentum before collision is equal to the total momentum after collision. You can prove it with the help of the Newton's third law. So force on the object B by the object A and force on the object A by the object B. So that is the relation, this is minus sign. Del P by del T or T, that means force equal to mass into acceleration. You also know it, rate of change of momentum with time. That means del P by T plus minus del P by T. B means second object, m2 v2 minus m2 u2 by T equal to minus m1 v1 minus m2 u2. You simplify it, you see the relation is this. This is the law of conservation of, linear momentum. This is the law of conservation of linear momentum. So many questions, reasoning questions are here. You check it and you complete it through your NCERT book, and tomorrow I will try to complete it, the numerical part from your NCERT book. And today up to this portion, thank you my dear student.